Saafir Rabb performed his first rites of Hajj on the 8th of Dhul Hijrah, 1401, October the 6th, 1981. Saafir Rabb again performed the rites of Hajj as the mahram to his wife. The second time he performed the rites on the 8th of Dhul Hijrah, 1440, August the 9th, 2019. The following represents a talk he gave in Mina on the 8th of Dhul Hijrah.
And however he comes, know that Allah has prescribed it. He has not prescribed our response. Our response is what makes me and you. If I could diverse a little bit and talk about how we actually have our biology. We were actually given birth by the sperm and the ovum in the womb of a woman. And those two cells met and went through a process of mitosis. And then they split, and then they split, and they split, and they split, and then they was forming a biology. But in the forming of that biology, we developed eyes, we developed nose, we developed ears, we developed the senses, but it didn't need it in that dimension. So why was it doing all that? It was preparing itself for the next dimension it was going to exist in. Well, now we're in the womb of Mother Earth, and we need to develop our form for the next dimension. We want to be able to see, we want to be able to hear, we want to be able to speak, and we want to do it with the light of Allah. So establish those senses while we're in this dimension by resisting the influence of Satan so we can go back to paradise. You want your paradise then restored. How you do it is live your life this Allah and resisting the influence of Satan. Today is the beginning of the Hajj, the rites of Hajj. It's better known as the 8th of Dhul Hijrah. It's also known as the Day of Doubt. It's also known as the Day of Satisfying Thirst. What does this mean? And I'm gonna vacillate between Adam, Abraham, and the Prophet, because they represent three dimensions of our existence. Maybe I should highlight what those dimensions are. I guess the best way to do it is on the story of Abraham going to Stone Jamarat. He was on his way up the trail, and Satan came to him and said, "Where you going, old man?" He says, "I'm going up the trail to get some firewood for my family." He said, "You shouldn't go up there, man, because I know what you're thinking. You're thinking your Lord told you something like that son, and you know you got a good son. Don't do that." Abraham recognized him and resisted. Told him, "Get away from me. I already recognize you, Satan, get lost." So then he left. He saw he didn't have a win with Abraham, so he went to Ishmael. He said, "Young man, where you going?" He said, "Up the trail with my father." He said, "You better not go up here, because your father said his Lord told him to kill you." Ishmael said, if his Lord told him to do it, to hear is to obey. So he didn't have a win with Ishmael, so he went to Hagar. He said, "Hagar, where's your family?" He went to get some firewood. "I think you better go get him. Because that man lost his mind, I think he's going to kill his son." Hagar said, "No, he loves that boy too much for him." He said, "He think his Lord told him." She said, if his Lord told him to do it, to hear is to obey. And so with Hagar, Abraham, and Ishmael. Why do I bring those three out? Because they represent three aspects of our own human potential. The rational faith is Hagar. Abraham. The community faith is Hagar. And Ishmael is the purity of faith itself. Now, the same thing is represented in our DNA from Adam and Eve. That's the reason why I say we owe the debt back. They got the debt, but it was passed on to us. So we have to repay our own debt. Abraham, when he received the first revelation, the first dream that he should sacrifice his son, was on the day of doubt. And he doubted that dream. He went to his son, he says, I see in the dream that I should sacrifice you. He said to his to obey. So Ishmael didn't have any doubts. Abraham, he received the same dream again. So it was confirmed. So the doubt was elevated to a state of knowledge. On the 10th of Dhul Hijjah is when he went to execute. And I'm naming these 3 days, the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th. Okay, this is the head. So I've given you the status of Abraham in the 8th, 9th, and 10th. Now, with Adam, when they were in paradise, they were living the joy, atmosphere, the fragrance, everything was sweet of paradise. And I think they took it off for granted. Or they had never been tried before. I don't know what it was. Whatever it was, they didn't have a reason to confirm their obedience. So when Satan came to them with a lie, they listened to Satan and was disobedient. Now, to me, that's a form of doubt or not knowing. Doubt is also a form of not knowing. So they didn't know the consequences of what would happen in their disobedience. So they were placed in the earth. So the day of doubt, as far as they are concerned, was the whole time they were in paradise. Then they met at Arafat. And then they met one another and recognized one another. So that became the day of knowledge. Then they cohabitated in the earth, resisting the influence of Satan, earned their way back, so that became the execution of what they had now come into the knowledge of. Prophet Muhammad was in the cave of Hira. He was in there with a desire to better the condition of his people. He did what he could do. Everybody around was worshiping idols. It had never been confirmed that there was one God, but he always believed it. So he was fasting in the cave of Hira, and the angel Gabriel came to him with the first revelation. What I am highlighting is that he was in a state of not knowing what to do about his people. He wanted to better their condition. And when he received the first revelation, that was the first indication of power. So for the next 23 years, he received knowledge. And then on the day of Arafat, Allah revealed to him, this day I have perfected for you your deen. And I have chosen Islam. I've completed my favorite country. And I have chosen Islam as your deen. What am I saying? What I'm saying is the community aspect of what the entire world is going to experience is highlighted in the life of Prophet Muhammad. His day of doubt was up to the time he received the revelation in the cave of Hira. From the time he received the revelation to the day of Arafat, when he performed his last Hajj, that was his Arafat. That was Arafat for the world. And then afterwards, we are it. We are executing his example of the knowledge that he had come into with respect to Allah, moving from doubt to knowledge. Now I can go back to the sweet young brothers. And a reason why I'm saying sweet young brothers, because it's not so much, I don't want you to concentrate on Hagar, Ishmael, and Abraham. I want you to concentrate on rational faith in our own human potential. Unquestionable faith and community faith. That's the key. The reason why I highlighted these other stories, because That's where it comes from. But in our own human potential individually, this is how we relate. And I need you to know that. One more thing I need to say, and that is the prophet's ascension. When he made his ascension, he went through 7 heavens. And in the 7 heavens, he met one of his brother Rasul. The first was Adam, and the second he saw 2. Esau ibn Maryam, Yahya. The third he saw Yusuf. The fourth he saw Idris. The fifth he saw Harun. The sixth he saw Musa. And the seventh he saw Abraham. I'm going to back up a little bit to say a little bit something about Esau ibn Maryam and Yahya on the first level. Second level, I'm sorry. Second level represents a community in Yahya. Because remember, he was the head of a group of believers better known as the Essenes among the Jewish people. And then he was beheaded. So he was a community where a community without a leader. And then Jesus came and became their leader. So what you see in Jesus and Yahya is a leader and a community, which is the same thing that you see in the masculine and the feminine. A leader is to a community as a husband is to his wife. So whenever we mention Adam, we always mean Adam and Eve. It's not just one person, not male, masculine. It's not just. But this is so we have no doubts. We see 2 on the second level, and I think I should say that because we're still talking about the same thing. Now, Holy Quran says that Allah says, I have created the heavens in 7 parts, and the same is within me. So, when we look at the heavens, we should not look at the 7 heavens as one being ranked above the other, but we should look at them as one center, and they're just expanding out. And in each one of the heavens, he saw one of his brother Rasul, and since we make no distinction between any of the prophets, it all represents something of what Allah would have us to be, of what he wants from us while we're in this world. So we should look at the 7 levels of what we see in the heavens as 7 levels of our own conscience that we draw from the Rasul, or Rusul, I think it's probably. Yes. Now, this is why we throw 7 stars for each level of our own human potential. This is why we go around the Kaaba 7 times. This is why we go to the South 5 7 times. Very few people will explain to you why 3 and why 7. This is what I feel is very important. I need you to know. So when we go back home, we're going to digest this. I don't expect you to do it now, but it's okay. But I feel honored that you allowed me to say this to you.
We feel honored to be like next to you. It's a pleasure to be next to you. I wasn't happy with the whole thing, but once I was in the room, I was so happy.
Let me say this. In the book, it's all in the book. Some of it I added on to it because some of it about the 7 heavens, I didn't write about too much of that in the book. So you're getting that direct. But it's all in everything I've said to you is in the book. So please read the book, and if you need me, we will keep contact.
Obviously, it's a very clear and it's simple. And trust me, I'm just telling you, not to compliment you, but there's too many Arabic guys we don't know anything about that. We just proceed and we follow procedure and set. But we don't know what's really the purpose really has been done with the Jamarat, or we don't know. It's just like we follow it. And we're supposed to really search, someone tell us exactly what is the purpose of each one and why we do this. We didn't know. It was just Jazakallah khair, but give me the mercy and to be and learn from you, inshallah. Jazakallah khair.
Well, I said thank you.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I want to thank each and every one of y'all.
Thank you.
It helped me make my day.
That's what y'all know.
Yes, it's like 39 years ago I had this experience and nobody told me. And it just does my heart good to know that I can help somebody else not suffer without suffering. So, may Allah bless your heart.
I mean, no.
When we get back, we're going to connect so we can work on disseminating that.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. I'll bring my kids too.
Okay, well, may Allah bless you.
I mean, jazakallah khair. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
The book that is referred to in this talk is on YouTube and can be found under Hajj from Adam to Abraham in numerical order of chapters 1 through 14. You can also Google Saafir Rabb Hajj. You can also Google chapter 1, 2, 3 Hajj. I recommend that you do it in order to get the full benefit.